Thomas Talk. Oh my God, I messed up again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thomas Talk. Today is September the 22nd, 2020. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw because we got some big things that are happening on Raw. All the titles are getting defended at WWE's Clash of Champions this Sunday. But now we have three big three segments that we had to worry about because, ladies and gentlemen, most of them were attacks, kinda. The third one was an attack. It was a mean attack, like words, but not physically attack. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Raw Underground because we have three matches. Fights, whatever you want to call them. In this show, we have Dolph Ziggler will be versus Owens. Owens is the guy that was part of NXT. I thought this was a pretty decent match. It was a little longer than some matches will be, but it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. As a fight, I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Dolph Ziggler. Then we have Riddick Moss versus Eric from the Viking Raiders. At least Eric is getting something, and he's getting some TV time, even not as a tag team right now because Ivar is injured. So at least he's getting that, right? At least he's getting that. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Riddick Moss with a knockout punch. And then the main event was Braun Strowman versus Daba Kato in a match. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought these guys couldn't wrestle like that. They were wrestling fast. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match with a kid knockout was Braun Strowman. Now let's get to the... I'm just checking my arm. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the segments now. So we have Retribution coming up. And we heard that 5 of them, the main characters, signed a contract to WWE's Monday Night Raw. And we found out who they are. And got their name changed. So we got Mia Yim, Mercedes Martinez. People are saying Dominic Dijakovic. I guess he cut his hair now because he looks bald now. Dio Madden, I think I said his name right, and Shane Thorne. Shane Thorne looks so small, if that's really Shane Thorne. I don't know, but that small guy, I thought Shane Thorne was a little taller than that. I don't know, maybe he's not the one. That's what people are saying. The small one is Shane Thorne. So, ladies and gentlemen, they changed their names to T-Bar, Mace, and Slapjack, right? Slapjack, I think that's his name. But the women did not make their change their names because, ladies and gentlemen, they weren't in a match. But Retribution was in a match in our main event. I will get to that when we get there. But, ladies and gentlemen, and then they said, "You guys give us contracts. You think we're going to stop attacking everybody and hurting everybody? Think again. Now they have license and jobs at the Raw roster that they could do whatever they want to whoever they want. That means they could destroy people, and they can't get no security guards could take them out because they got contracted. Adam Pearce can take them out. Nobody could do that because they have contracts. And ladies and gentlemen, the Hurt Business came out, and ladies and gentlemen, they made Retribution run out of the ring, the 5 people run out of the ring, and then MVP said a whole bunch of words, Bobby Lashley as well said a whole bunch of words, and then Retribution had more friends. More people came over the barricades. They don't have contracts. They could get kicked out by security guards. And then a brawl happened between the Hurt Business and Retribution attacking the Hurt Business. Okay then, pretty decent. Then we had a triple threat tag team match to become the #1 contender to the Raw Tag Team Championships at Clash of Champions to verse the Tag Team Champions. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was a pretty decent match. And both tag teams, two of those tag teams, had problems with each other these past couple weeks. Angel Garza and Andrade having the problems. They brawled each other last week. Seth Rollins and Murphy. Murphy got brutalized with a steel cage door. And ladies and gentlemen, the new tag team, Humberto Carrillo and Dominic, in this match. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. But the winner of that match, because Seth Rollins walked away on his own partner and says he has better things to do, and he just walked away with his coat and he's gone. And Murphy got the loss. Andrade and Angel Garza is going to the Clash of Champions. Now let's get to the second segment. We have the Kevin Owens show with a special guest, Mr. Shane McMahon. And Shane McMahon had his own, he produced his own show, the Raw Underground, and Dabba-Kato and Braun Strowman. I already told you who won that. But ladies and gentlemen, they came out as well. Dabba-Kato came out because of Shane McMahon. And Kevin Owens had his second guest, and that was Braun Strowman. But before that, I feel something crawling on me. I don't know why. I think my tag is hitting me in my back. But ladies and gentlemen, and then we have Kevin Owens slapping Dabba-Kato because what happened 2 weeks ago when he got attacked by Dabba-Kato. And then he brought Braun Strowman out, and Shane tried to make sure this match happens at Raw Underground, the main event. And then out of nowhere, nobody really cared about it. Shane was still trying to get these two big monsters out. And then here comes Aleister Black tripping Kevin Owens under the ropes and hit his crown jewels 3 times on the ring post. Poor Kevin Owens. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of that one. Now let's get to the third one. The third one is Seth Rollins. He didn't explain why what he did to Murphy, but he did have a DNA test for the Rey Mysterio the Mysterio family. But if you guys didn't notice, in 2005, 2005, I believe, in SummerSlam, they did the same thing with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio with Dominic when he was a child. They had a ladder match. They're doing the same thing, and we found out Rey Mysterio is not the father. He's trying to make it more personal. They already said they already done this. We already know that. We already know Dominic is not the biological son of Rey Mysterio. We know that, right? I hope you guys know that. I know that. And then he went further by saying, is your daughter your real daughter, Aaliyah? Because what happened last week, she didn't go right away in that cage to check on her brother. She went to check on Murphy. Well, I don't know what the problem is when she's trying to be a nice person. She's 19 years old. She's trying to be a nice person. That's what Rey Mysterio says. He taught her to be a nice person. And then he did say that she's 19 years old and she is naive. She got mad about that and walked away. She's happy because all this thing's happening, how dangerous Seth Rollins is, and now she's just a naive 19-year-old girl, and she walked away from Rey Mysterio again. And then Murphy, she was sitting on the crate, and then Murphy came out, creeping around like a maniac. That's creepy. And then he came out, and he wants to apologize to Aaliyah. Now I find out what her real name is, because I didn't know her name. But he came to Aaliyah to apologize if he hurt her or anything like that. Because what Seth Rollins is doing, he's making things too personal, and he's way too far what he's doing. And that's what he did. He apologized to Aaliyah. What's going to happen with these two now? Are they going to be a couple? And Rey Mysterio's not going to like it? Is she going to turn on the dark side with Seth Rollins and betrayed Rey Mysterio, her own father? Is WWE going to do that? I don't know. We don't know what's the point of that, but we will find out maybe next week. Let's see what's next we have here. We have Drew McIntyre versus Keith Lee, because the last match they had last week, they got interrupted by Retribution. Same stipulation. If Keith Lee wins and Randy Orton can't make it to the Clash of Champions pay-per-view this Sunday, he will be the replacement. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match was Drew McIntyre after a DQ. Drew McIntyre did a Claymore, and then he got a steel chair in the back because of Randy Orton. Randy Orton came back, and ladies and gentlemen, he wasn't done there. He was pressing the chair onto the injured Mr. Drew McIntyre, and then after that, he punted Keith Lee in the head. And then he said some words. Next we have Zelina Vega versus Mickie James to become the number contender to verse Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship at the kickoff show of Clash of Champions. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but pretty decent. But they were in that match, and we already know this is going to happen because she did issue a challenge to Asuka. We have Zelina Vega going against Asuka. She pinned Mickie James with backstabber. Then we have Apollo Crews versus Cedric Alexander. Apollo Crews has his chance at Clash of Champions for the United States Championship against Bobby Lashley, but he has his sights onto Cedric Alexander. Pretty decent match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was Apollo Crews with a roll-up because of the distraction of Ricochet. And then the distraction of the rest of the Hurt Business that was attacking the weaker Retribution guys, the minions, and they came out to distract Ricochet and Apollo to get attacked by MVP and Cedric Alexander and the rest of the Hurt Business. Then we had the Women's Tag Team Champion Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus Lana and Natalya in a squash match. The winner of that match was the Tag Team Champions. And they got in the face of Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan because they were on commentary and commentating everything. But ladies and gentlemen, they got in the face of them and shoved them down. And then they start brawling until ladies and gentlemen, they walked away. And Lana got a Samoan drop into the announce table once again. Poor girly girl. Poor Lana. Then we had Asuka versus Peyton Royce. Pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, it turned into a DQ because of Zelina Vega attacking Asuka. Then we had the Hurt Business versus the first time ever seeing these guys in action. It will be Hurt Business versus the Retribution in a 6-man tag team match. We got Slapjack, T-Bar, and Mace. I like Mace's name better than the other ones. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match until, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it was T-Bar used a weapon to hurt Bobby Lashley in the eyes, and then the whole big brawl came out. The rest of the Retribution came out again, and those like Ninja Turtles. Those ninja guys, you remember those ninja guys in Ninja Turtles with Master Shredder? Sorry, I just watched Ninja Turtles like 2 days ago, so that's where it gets me into. It looks like that every time the boss is getting attacked or the second boss is getting attacked. We got these ninjas coming in and trying to stop these guys. But ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't done there. The Hurt Business was getting attacked. And then we got Drew McIntyre coming out, leading a whole Raw roster to attack Retribution. And they cleared out the ring. And then here comes Randy Orton, RKO's Drew McIntyre. And that's the end of Monday Night Raw with Randy Orton standing tall. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the titles are undefended. We have the WWE title, Drew and Randy. Universal, Roman and Uso. Cesaro, Nakamura, and the Lucha House Party for the tag titles of SmackDown, Raw tag team titles, Street Profits, and Angel Garza and Andrade. What else do we have? Intercontinental, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, and Sami Zayn in the ladder match. Apollo and Bobby Lashley for the United States title. Bayley and Nikki Cross for the women's SmackDown Women's Championship. Shayna Nia in the Riot Squad for the women's tag team titles. Asuka is on the Vega for the Raw Women's Championship. And I believe that's it we did, right? That's all? And the 24/7 title. Oh yeah, let's talk about 24/7 title because we saw Sharks. And I guess the return of Little Jimmy is back. Because R-Truth took Little Jimmy and his baby, the 24/7 title, to the beach. He took them to the beach and he swam, and Mr. Akira Tozawa and a ninja was in the ocean. I guess that's how they want to pin R-Truth. We need to see the pin, don't we? Don't we have to see the pin? You're in the water. I don't think they're going to put a camera in the water. Or maybe that's their hiding spot. Maybe. I don't know. But they saw the shark, and then everybody ran. The first time they saw the shark, everybody ran, and R-Truth lost the 24/7 title in the ocean. And then he has his scuba diving outfit and Little Jimmy to look for the 24/7 title in the ocean. And then they saw the shark again. And then they went back to the shore, and R-Truth got his 24/7 title back, and a piece of clothing, I guess it was Akira Tozawa's, got attacked by the shark. And he got Little Jimmy, and nobody won the 24/7 title, but it's just like a comedy act. I enjoyed it. It was funny. I don't know what everybody else says, but it was funny to me. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button. If you guys can't wait for Clash of Champions, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys for Impact Wrestling. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow on Impact Wrestling Results. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.